Hey friends, welcome to Flight Test. Literally. Today we're going to be showing you guys a little bit behind the scenes and giving you a tour of this amazing new location that you guys made possible, Edgewater Airpark. Now if you're not familiar with Edgewater Airpark, this actually became a reality because of you guys through a crowdfund that we had just about a year ago. We've done a lot of changes to both the golf course and all the amenities around here. We want to give you a personal one-on-one tour so you guys can see everything here and everything that's going to be coming. And a big shout out to Foley for making this episode possible. All right, upstairs here we have our main headquarters. Now the reality is Monday through Friday we're making content up here and working on things that are both exciting and also a little bit boring. So most of the time these doors are locked and only open at certain times for like open houses or events where we want to bring people in. But this building has a lot of history. This was actually about a 100-year-old barn, later turned into a banquet hall, and then when we were able to purchase property, we turned it from a banquet hall to what you see today. Now a couple really special areas that we have here, right on the main entrance. We have the airplane that really, in my opinion, changed it all. This is the A10 Warthog that got us over 1 million subscribers. Woo! But the best part about this is what's yet to come right in this area here. This spot here is going to be one of my favorite spots in the whole building. This area right here is going to be our Founders Wall. Our Founders Wall is where every name of the people that contributed to making this location a reality is going to be posted with there. And our goal is to cover this whole space here with all the names as big as possible. I said this was a barn earlier. This used to be the hayloft. We turned the hayloft, now it's our conference room. A lot of people probably think that we just build planes and crash planes and do the whole process over, but we have FT STEM, we have a lot of outreaches. This is where we can meet with our partners, we can design future products. All those business type meetings go on in this room right here. Now this is a really special spot over here. Like I said before, the upstairs is not always open, but when it is, we want to bring people in as easy as possible and engage with them. So we made sure our video production suite was right off here so we could open it up and bring people in and actually do content with them and for them. Back here is where all the fun and crazy projects happen here. This is a huge difference because when we were at our old location, we did not have the ability to dream big, do big. Can we get this out of the building? Yeah. Or create anything larger than what we could build and fit outside the doors. You guys changed all that. This is basically where we create, build, and design. Our content is kind of hashed out and collaborated here. It's executed here, and then it's built, and ultimately we just go right out the doors and we fly it. So we learned a lot of valuable lessons at our old location, and one of those things is we definitely need more space. You guys took care of that. But also one thing that we definitely had was a lot of fatigue, a lot of sore joints. If you guys remember in the past, you'd always see us laying on the concrete floors, hunching down and everything. It was incredibly tiring, incredibly fatiguing, and really hard on the joints. So Jeremy actually had at his house a sit-stand desk, and he said it took care of fatigue issues. A really cool company he loved was called Foley, so we reached out to them. They totally bought into this vision, and they outfitted our entire place with sit-stand desks, crazy cool chairs that address fatigue, and also we even got a sit-stand desk down in the community area in our workshop. So when we're working on these big projects, we can simply hit one button and we can actually raise these projects up rather than getting on our knees. And this is something that if you guys have a workshop that you like to sit sometimes, stand, but nothing's ever the right height, you can actually take these and use these as workbenches as well. All right, so this is our main work area. Around the work area, we have our offices. How's it going, man?
Hey, Arya. Welcome to my office. I love this space. This is where I do all my video editing. And if you look around, I have the planes that are personally important to me. We've got Porco Rosso and the Curtis. We've got my X-Wing, of course, my FPV Cub, and my favorite, Thor's hammer. This was so much fun. I love doing all these projects with you and sharing with you my journey of learning how to fly, how to crash, and how to recover from, you know, the ups and downs of the hobby and life. So thanks for tuning in and letting me be able to do this job.
Hey buddy.
Hello. Come on into my glow cave, as I like to call it. So this is my workstation. This is where we do a lot of the editing. Actually cranking on a video right now, as per usual. Got the Foley desks here. I've been converted. Beyond that, we got the 3D printed Spitfire, which was given to us and built by our good friend Steppen over at 3D Lab Prints. Over here, this is where I like to unwind. I just come over here and close my eyes. I'm just kidding, I actually have never sat in this chair since I put it here until right now. Other people sit in the chair, that's kind of the idea behind it. And then if you look up, we've got my Fortnite plane, which was a gauntlet of a build. That thing flew terrible. And then this is the remains of our P-47 from the battleship video that Andrews happened to pummel into the ground. Oh! 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 And the best part about the glow cave, you can switch up anything you want. So you can go green if you're feeling cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the glow cave.
Hey guys, I'm Austin, and this is my office. There's a bunch of secret stuff in there, so you can't go in there, but hi.
Yo, welcome to my office. I am the partnerships manager here at Flite. I connect brands with the content, as you've probably seen in a lot of our videos. So the cool thing about that is without those brands connecting with our content, we wouldn't be able to create the content that we create for you guys for free, which is really cool. So that's what I do, and then we got my planes. So I got the P-47 and the P-38, both given to me by John Overstreet, awesome community member, crushes these designs. And then I got my flapjack, which is by Dale Stratton, 3D printed airplane. Got that at Flite Fest. And then kind of my favorite thing probably in the office right now is my Fully desk. It literally has changed not only the way I work, but the way that I live. When I get to go home and be with my kids, I have more energy because I'm not sitting down at a desk for 8 hours a day. So that's my office. We'll see you later.
Here's one area that's really special and also we found is incredibly important. This used to be our kitchen, it's now our fab lab. We got our laser back here, we remodeled this area, we have 3D printers everywhere, and this whole area is gonna turn into basically one long workbench where we do those crazy electronic projects, along with a shelf on the top where we keep our motors, our speed controls, and our servos. So here's our fab lab. Let's go ahead and check out Maddie's office.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my office. I do the chase quad, but I also do a lot of other things here at Flite, including product development. So like all the gremlin frames and all that stuff you see coming out, I'm usually the one to design it. This is my little home space, and I got a couple of memories in here that I want to show you guys. First of all, Darkwing Duck, if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out because it's my first ever scratch build plane.
Yes! Yeah! Yeah!
I'm mostly a wing guy, so this is like my wing wall. As you can see, wing after wing. We have my bird up here, nice little falcon. And then I do a lot of 3D printing too, so I have a couple 3D printers in my office. And then this guy right here, shout out to DRL, because I've always wanted to be on the DRL racing season, but they gave me my very own Racer 3. And a couple more trophies here that I've won over the time. I do a lot of quad racing on the side, and it's my office.
So that's it for our HQ. Let's go ahead and check downstairs to the community area. All right, so this is our secret back entrance. One thing we want to do is whenever possible, we come down and engage with community, and this is the exact area that we have it for. One really special thing, we were able to stretch the money so much farther that these areas here weren't going to actually be able to be built under the original crowdfund. We were able to make the money go farther to be able to build this area here. Now we want people to be able to not only learn how to fly, but also have building experiences. So what we did is we put a building area right here where people can sit there, we can build up to 4 planes at a time. And also, rather than having to use your cell phones, we went ahead and brought monitors in. So all you need to do is pick out the video you want to use. It's already preloaded on the SD cards and you can build right along with the video. One thing that was really important to us, whether you're a young child or whether you're an adult or whether you like to sit or stand, that we had that addressed. So we actually took my Foley table here, we put it downstairs, and now we can raise and lower it. So if people want to sit, stand, or in a wheelchair, young or old, they'll all have the same great experience. Along with that too, we also want to make sure people can learn, so we put a big old monitor up on the wall. We have real Flite 8. We're going to be loading up new planes, hopefully our planes eventually, and even this photo field out in the front, so people can learn how to fly. It's not just important that our own community comes here and enjoys themselves, but also people who are maybe new to flying can come in, they can have a great experience learning to fly and learn all the great things that Flite Test is about, and hopefully get to meet you guys and build some friendships along the way. The rest of this area is still a restaurant, so that means if you want to hang out, drink some coffee, have a hot dog, you can do so right here. Now this has just been done about a week and a half ago, so we have a lot of pictures coming in. We're going to have a calendar on the wall. We're also going to etch those founders' names right on the wall in this area right here as well, so that way when you guys do come and maybe the upstairs is locked, you'll still be able to see your names on the lower wall right here. So this area is set right in front of Ready Board Runway. Let's go ahead and check that area out. Along with being able to make the community right here, you can walk right out. We really wanted to put a lot of heart into what's the family gonna experience? What about charging batteries? What about fixing planes or building planes outside? And what about fellowship? So we stretched the money. We were able to do a beautiful pavilion over here, but also a fire pit area. So even if you're not into flying, but you wanna just go ahead and hang out with family and fellowship a little bit, you can watch the flying going on across the river at Ready Board Runway and be able to fix and charge your batteries in the shade and be comfortable. here. We were able to develop 2 main runways along with 2 amazing business partners here. The great folks at Adams Plastics, who makes Adams Ready board, which you oftentimes find at Dollar General, but also our Flite Test foam and our soon-to-be-seen Maker foam came along in a powerful way. They sponsored this flying area. Now this is called Ready Board Runway. This is our park fly area. This is where people can learn. There won't be a lot of intimidation with a closed-in area. They'll be flying slower airplanes. We want people when they go into this area to be able to have a great experience and also have a lot of character in their surroundings. Our next flying area is Ready Made Runway. Now that's a whole different twist because they love FPV, they love high energy airplanes, race quads, things like that. So their runway is very different. It's longer and narrower and also has tons of different elevation changes and tons of different trees that you can dive through, fly around, and engage with. Friends, we really wanted to take an opportunity to give you guys a tour around to show you what you made possible, but also know this is going to continue to develop from year to year to year, and we're going to be adding more amenities. One thing is because this place is so unique, a lot of confusion and a lot of questions arise. We want to answer those questions with an additional video that we're going to be doing in the very near future, so make sure you subscribe because we want you to be able to pull in, we want you to know where the camping is, we want you to know where to register, we want you to see all the different flying areas that you can go to and enjoy with your friends and family. And even if you're not into flying, we want to make sure that you know that there's other things out there for both family and fellowship. Thanks for being part of the Flite Test family, and we'll see you next time.